Good morning, teachers and students. This is Miss Perlita D. Francisco from Andres Fernando Elementary School, aka Teacher Pearl, your singing teacher. And I will be your teacher in Music 6. So welcome to another episode here in Valenzuela, FB Live. But first, don't forget to type your name, graded section, and the name of your school. So class, there are some rules to follow while we are having our online class. First, find a comfortable and quiet space. Next, be prepared and on time. Respect your teacher and classmates. Participate actively. Be ready with your paper, pencil, and of course your mojo. Plus, at the end of the lesson, you are expected to read simple musical notations in the key of C major, F major, and G major scale. It's music time! La la la, la la la. Welcome to the world of music. La la la, la la la. Welcome to the world of music. Music is the language of the soul. We can express our feelings and thoughts. Music can help us to do amazing things. Yes, amazing things. La 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 la. Welcome to the world of music. La 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 la. Welcome to the world of music. World of music. World of music. It's fun to learn music. So class, do you still remember our lesson about conducting gestures? Can you identify the conducting gestures shown in the following pictures? Number 1. Very good. It's 3-4 pattern or 3-4 time signature. Next, number 2. So if your answer is 6-8, you are correct. Number 3. Correct. It's 2-4 pattern or 2-4 time signature. Next, number 4. Any other answer? Very good. It's 4-4 time signature. So class, our lesson for today is about the key of C major, F major, and G major scale. But first, let us discuss about accidentals. So there are musical symbols alter the pitch when placed beside a note. So first we have the sharp. So this sign raises the pitch by semitone or half step when placed before a note. So for example, G and G sharp. So look at the keyboard. So there are white keys and black keys. The white keys are named C, B, E, F, G, A, B, and higher C. So the black keys on the right side of the white keys are sharps. For example, C becomes C sharp. D becomes D sharp. E becomes F since there is no black key between E and F. F becomes F sharp. G becomes G sharp. A becomes A sharp. B becomes C since there is no black key between B and C. Next we have flat. So this sign lowers the pitch by half step or semitone when placed before a note. So for example, B And that is B flat. So again, look at the keyboard. Again, there are white keys and black keys. So again, the white keys are named C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and higher C. So the black keys at the left side of the white keys are flats. For example, D becomes D flat, E becomes E flat, E becomes F, because there is no black key between E and F. So G becomes G flat, A becomes A flat, B becomes B flat, and D or C becomes C, since there is no black key between B and C. Next, we have the natural sign. So natural sign cancels the effect of the sharp or flat and restores its pitch to its original tone. So what is musical scale? Musical scale composed of a succession of notes based on a specific sound pattern. The most common type of scale is the diatonic scale. It is composed of 8 notes or octave, arranged in ascending and descending order. So there are 2 kinds of diatonic scales, the major scale and the minor scale. So let us discuss the major scales. First, we have the key of C major scale. So this is the most common scale used in a composition. This is the simplest scale because it has no sharp or flat. So in this scale, C is the home tone. The first note is located on the ledger line below the staff. So let us listen to the key of C major. D, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So let's have the key of F major. So F major scale has a flat placed on the 3rd line of the staff. This means that every time you see a B, it must be flattened. Instead of B, you play B flat. So in this scale, F is the home tone. The beginning note is located on the first space of the staff. So let us listen to the key of F major scale. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. So now we have the key of G major. This scale is based on G. It has the sharp placed on the 5th line of the staff. This means that when reading music, every time you see an F, it must be sharp. Instead of F, you play F sharp. So in this scale, G is the home tone. And the beginning note is located on the 2nd line of the staff. So let us listen to the key of G major. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So let us have an activity. Identify the musical scale used in each picture. Number 1, don't forget, you can type your answer in our chat box. So what is the answer? Very good. Key of F major, because it has a flat place on the third line of the staff. Number 2. Correct. Key of G major. Number 3. Very good. Key of G major. Number 4. Correct. Key of C major because it has no sharp or flat. And number 5. Correct. Key of F major. So remember, musical scale is composed of a succession of notes based on a specific sound pattern. So the most common type of scale is the diatonic scale. C major scale is the most common scale used in a composition, and it has no sharp or flat. F major scale has a flat place on the third line of the staff. Its home tone is F, and the first note is located on the first space of the staff. G major scale has a sharp place on the fifth line of the staff. Its home tone is G. The first note is located on the second line of the staff. Okay, so this time you are going to choose the letter of the correct answer. You can type your answer in our chat. Are you ready? Number 1. What is the home tone of this musical scale? Letter A, C, letter B, B, letter C, F, and letter D, G. Go. Time is up. The answer is? Okay, very good. B, G. Number 2, what accidental symbol raises the pitch by semitone or half step when placed before a note? Ready? Go. What is the answer? Very good. A, sharp. Okay, number 3. What accidental is found in the key of F major? Go. Time is up. So the answer is? Very good. B, flat. Number 4. What is the musical scale is shown in the picture? Is it A, key of C major, B, key of D major, C, key of F major, D, key of G major? Go. Okay, stop. So what is the answer? Very good. Key of F major. Number 5. It is a key signature that has no flat or sharp. Is it A, key of C major, B, key of D major, C, key of F major, and D, key of G major? Okay, time is up. The answer is? Very good. Key of C major. Okay, class, before we end our lesson, I will give you an additional activity. So for your assignment, draw the notes of the following musical scales. First, key of C major. Next, key of F major. And key of G major. So that's all for today, kids. So once again, this is Miss Perdita D. Francisco, aka Teacher Pearl, your singing teacher from Andres Fernando Elementary School, your teacher in Music 6, saying, thank you for listening. See you next time. Goodbye.